Dear student, in the last class I taught you simplification of numerical expression by using BODMAS rule. And today I am going to explain you different types of numbers. First of all, I am going to explain you what is prime number. Let us read the definition for prime numbers. Numbers that have only two factors, 1 and the number itself, such numbers are called prime numbers. Here I have included between 1 and 100. You can see these are the prime numbers between 1 and 100. To understand prime numbers properly, first of all you should understand what is factor and how we find the factors of a number. You can see here I have found the factors of some numbers. You can see this is factors of 2, factors of 3, factors of 5, factors of 7, factors of 4, 6 and factors of 9. So how I have found these factors? There are two methods for finding factors of a number. One is multiplication method and one is division method. So I will show you one method to find the factors of a number. So I will show you how I found the factors of 4 first. Look at the board carefully. I am going to use the multiplication method to find factors. So look at the board. 1 4 is 4. So you can see the smallest factor of a number is 1. We say 1 is the factor of every number also. And the greatest factor of a number is the number itself. You can see 4 is also factor of 4. So these two number 1 and 4 is the factor of 4. And now we move to the next table. That is after 1 which table we get? We get second table, that is multiplication table of 2. So in the 2 table, when we get 4, you can see 2 2s are 4. So 2 is also factor of 4. You can see here 2 we are writing 2 times, but we have to consider only 2 one time. So 2 is also factor of 4. If we go forward in the 3 table, we will see that in the 3 table we will not get 4. We will not get 4. So 3 is not the factor of 4. And if you go forward in the 4th table, we will see that 4 1s are 4. So this is the repetition of 1 4 is 4. Whenever any factor start repeat, then we should stop finding factor in that step. So we will not write these things again. So these are the factors of 2. You can see 1, 2 and 4. So the factors of 4 is 1, 2 and 4. Now I will find the factors of 6 by using the same method. I have already told that every number comes in one table. So 1 6 are 6. So 1 and 6 both are factors of 6. And in the next table you see multiplication table of 2, you will get 6 in 3 times. 2 3s are 6. So 2 and 3 is also factors of 6. If you go to the next table, that is 3, you can see 3 2s are 6. Now look at carefully. 2 3s are 6 and 3 2s are 6 is the repetition of these factors only. So whenever any factors start repeat, then we should stop finding factors in that step. So we will not include these two factors again. So we will stop finding factors. Now we will write the factors of 6. You look at here. These are the factors of 6 here. That is why I have written factors of 6 1 2 3 and 1 2 3 and 6. Now I will find the factors of 9 also. Look at the board carefully using the same method. Every number comes in one table, so I will write 1 9s are 9. So these two are factors of 9. And if you go to next table, you will see that 9 not comes in 2 tables, so 2 is not the factors of 9. So if you go forward and in the next table you will see 3 is coming in 3 table. 3 3s are 9. So 3 is the factor of 9. So the factors of 9 are 1, 3 and 9. You can see these numbers has more than 2 factors. 4, 6, 9 and some other number also is there. If you try to find the factors of these numbers by using that method, you will see that you will not get factors other than this. You can see if you find the factors of 3, you will find 1 and 3 only, and if you try to find the factors of 5, you will get 1 and 5 only, and if you try to find the factors of 7, you will get 1 and 7 only. So now I will tell you what is prime number. The numbers which has more than 2 factors. You can see these numbers has more than 2 factors, 4, 6 and 9. These numbers has more than 2 factors. So these numbers are not prime numbers. But you can see these numbers, they have exactly 2 factors. You can see 2 also has 2 factors, 3 also 2 factors, 5 also 2 factors, and 7 also 2 factors. So these numbers, the numbers which has exactly 2 factors, 1 and the number itself, you see, factors of 2 is what? 1 and the number itself, and he himself here, you can see. And factors of 3, what is? 1 and 3, he himself. So the numbers which has exactly 2 factors are called prime numbers. So 2, 3, 5, 7, these are prime numbers. And these are the prime numbers which we find between 1 and 100. There are 25 prime numbers between 1 and 100. So these are the prime numbers. Now let's move to the composite number. What is composite number? Number having more than 2 factors are known as composite numbers. I have included here 4, 6, 8, 9, 12, 15, etc. Why these numbers are called composite number? Here I have already explained you that 4 has more than 2 factors. You can see it has 3 factors, and 6 also has more than 2 factors, and 9 also has more than 2 factors. So the numbers which has more than 2 factors are called composite numbers. So these numbers are called composite number. But if you try to find the factors of 1, you will see factors of 1, then factors of 1, then what we will get? You see, we will not get except this 1 1s are 1. So if we include the factors of 1, then we will get only 1 factors. 1 has only 1 factors, so it will not include in prime number also, and it will not include it in composite number. 1 is called unique number. Now I will explain you twin primes, co-primes and prime triplets. To know all this number properly, you should always remember prime numbers between 1 and 100. Look at the board. I have written all the prime numbers between 1 and 100. I hope you will by heart these all prime numbers at home properly. So first of all, I will explain you what is twin primes. Let us read the definition. 2 consecutive odd prime numbers are known as twin primes. So you can see all the prime numbers between 1 and 100. There is only one even prime numbers, 2. Except 2, all the other prime numbers are odd. So we will not include this number even prime numbers in twin primes. So except 2, all the prime numbers, you can see consecutive prime numbers means consecutive means one after the next number. You can see after 3 we get 5. So these 2 are consecutive prime numbers. So the first pair of twin prime, it is 3 and 5. These 2 are consecutive odd prime number. You can see 3 is also odd and 5 is also odd. That is why 3 and 5 you can include in twin primes. Again, next, what is? Then we can get 5 and 7 also. 5 and 7, these 2 are also twin prime. And again we can get these 2 also, 7 and 11 also twin prime. And then we can get 11 and 13 also, and 31 and 37, etc. So you can go on like this. So you can see these all are consecutive prime numbers, so they are all twin prime. Now next move to the coprime. Let us read the definition for coprime. Two numbers are said to be coprime if they do not have a common factor other than 1. We know that all the prime numbers has exactly two factors, and one is the factor for every number, so we can get 1 as common factor from any numbers, and we can get from any two prime numbers also. If you find the factors of 2, you can see factors of 2 is what? 1 and 2. And if you find the factors of 3 is what? We'll get 1 and 3. So we can easily get 1 as a common factor. So any two prime numbers always coprime. Any two prime numbers, you can take these two also. 2 and 3 also coprime. 5 and 7 also coprime. 11 and 13 also coprime. 17 and 19 also coprime. Two prime numbers always coprime. But two coprimes need not be both prime numbers. You can see we can get coprime like this also, 7 and 8. If you find the factors of 7, you will get factors of 7 will be what? 1 and 7. And then if you find the factors of 8, what you will get? You will get 1, then 2, then you will get 4, and then you will get 8. So these are the factors of 8. So if you will find the common factors between these two numbers, then you will see that what we will get? Only one common factor, that is 1. So what is the definition? You see two numbers. Here you can see there is no mention of prime numbers. Only two numbers are said to be coprime if they do not have a common factor other than 1. You can see 7 and 8. I have found the factors of 7, I have found the factors of 8, and I found the common factor. I did not get a common factor other than 1. That means these two numbers have only one common factor, that is 1. That is why 7 and 8 is also included in coprime. So you know any two prime numbers always say coprime. Look at the example. See 2 and 3. These two coprime. Again I can write 3 and 5. I can write coprime. Any two prime number always coprime. You can see 2 and 3, 3 and 5. Again I can write 5 and 7, or again I can write 7 and 11. These all are always coprime. And also we can include 7 and 8. These two are also coprime. Now move to the next number, that is prime triplet. What is prime triplet? A set of three consecutive prime numbers. A set of three consecutive prime numbers differing by 2 is called a prime triplet. You can see I have given an example 3, 5 and 7. This is the set of prime triplet because they are differ by 2. You can see if you subtract 3 from 5, you can get the difference 2. You can see 5 minus 3 is 2. Or if you subtract 5 from 7, then also you will get 2. See, this is because they are making a set of prime triplet, because they are differ by 2. You can see the definition: a set of three consecutive prime numbers differing by 2 is called a prime triplet. You can see this is the only set of prime triplet. You will not find any prime triplet other than this. Now I am going to explain you what is prime factorization. Sometimes you may get a question like this: find the prime factorization of 210, or other number also you may get. Or sometimes you get like this question: find the factors of 210. You see, in this question there is a mention of prime factorization, but in this question you will not see that prime word here. You see, find the factors of 210. In this case, what we should do? So here I have already found all the factors of 210 by using multiplication method, which I already explained you. So using that method I have found the factors of 210. This is the composition of composite number and prime number. You can see 2, 3, 4, they are prime number, 5 also prime number, 7 also prime number, but 10 is not prime number, 21 is not prime number, and 30 is not prime number. So it is the normal factors of a number. But now we have to learn how we find the prime factors of a number. So for the same number, I am also going to find the prime factorization. So first of all, we will read the definition for prime factorization. You can see, when a number is expressed as a product of prime numbers, I have to express this number as the product of prime numbers. See, and then we call it prime factorization. So before we find the prime factors of a number, we should keep in mind some of the prime numbers from small to big. You see, 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11. Up to this much for now we will keep in mind. So now let us find the prime factors for this number. Look at the board carefully. So for finding prime factors, we have to always draw a line like this. After that, we have to cross this line like this and put the number in this house, 210. Now, to find the prime factors of this number, we have to try to divide this number by the first prime number. Don't skip any prime numbers. Even if it is divisible by 3 also, we will not go for that. Always we should try to divide by the first prime number, that is 2. You can see this is an even number. It will be easily divisible by 2. So if you divide this number by 2, then you will get, what is 105. You can see, if you divide this, you will get this number. So now let's move to the next step. What we should do? We have already divided by 2, and again you will see this number, it is not going by 2 again. Then what we will do? Then only we will move to the next prime number. So we will try to divide this number by 3, the next prime number, 105. You can see 3 is a 9, 5 came down again, 3, 5 is a 15. So it is divisible by 3. That means if you divide this number by 3, then we will get 35. Okay. Now again, let's move to the next step. What we will do? Now we will try to divide this same number by 3. But see, this number is not divisible by 3. Then we will move to the next prime number, that is 5. So you try to divide this number by 5, we will get that this number is divisible by 5. If we divide this number by 5, then we will get 5 7s are 35. Now at last, what we got? We get the last prime factors of this number. So you can see these are the prime factors for 210. Now we will write prime factors of 210 is equal to, we will write 2 into 3 into 5 into 7. So this number can be expressed as the product of prime numbers. You can see, if you will multiply all these factors together, then you will get 210. Now let us take another example. Read the question. Find the prime factors of 24 and find the prime factors of 23. So we have already learned what is prime number. The number which has exactly two factors are called prime number. Here I have taken two numbers. One is composite number and one is prime number. 23 is a prime number. So I will find the prime factors of 23 and prime factors of 24 of this composite number. So let us find the prime factors for 24. You will see. So for finding prime factors of any number, first of all we should keep in mind the few prime numbers from small to big. You should try for the first prime number first always. I will try to divide this number by 2 first. 2, if you will try to divide this by 2, then you will get it is divisible by 2. 2 12 is 24. Again it is divisible by 2, so we will divide it by 2 again. 2 6 is 12. You can see this is 6. Again it is divisible by 2, so we will divide it by 2 again. You see 2 3 is 6. So this number will not divisible by 2, so we will next move to the next prime number, that is 3. So 3 1s are 3. So these are the prime factors of 24. So 24 can be expressed as the product of this prime number. So we will write 2 into 2 into, how many 2 are there? 3 2 are there. 2 into and 1 3 is there. So 24 is a composite number and it can be expressed as the product of prime numbers. Now let's move to the next question. Let us try to find the prime factors of 23. You can see this number is not divisible by 2. First of all we should try to divide this by 2, so it is not going. By 3 also you try, not going. 4 it will not go. 5 it will not go. If you try to divide till 22, it will not go by 22 also. After that what we will get? We will get 23. So any number divisible by itself, that is why it is divisible by 23. 23 1s are 23. Now the prime factors of 23 will be what? Only 23. See, any prime number we cannot write as the product of prime factor. You see, if I will write 23 1s are, 1 is not a prime number and even it is not a composite number. So prime numbers cannot express as the product of prime factors. So now it is clear that any composite number can be expressed as the product of prime factors, but any prime numbers cannot express as the product of prime factors. Now look at this question. Set the following for being prime or composite. We have to say that these two numbers are prime or composite. Now we will find the prime factors of 51 first. So to say this is prime or composite, let us find. So if you find the prime factors of this number, so I am going to find here. You see 51. For prime factors of 51, it is we have to divide it by 2 first. It is not going by 2. Then we will move to the next prime number, that is 3. If you will divide this by 3, then you will get 3 17s are 51. Now 17 1s are 17. So these two are prime factors of 51, 3 and 17. See, this number can be represented as the product of prime numbers. So 51 will be a composite number. 51 is a composite. Now let's move to the next number. 79 is a prime number.